Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Next week we're going to be going up to Vermont for Liz's sister's wedding. It's going to be fantastic. I'm also going to be meeting with the New Moran guys briefly. I finally sent out a proposal to them today for what the VR app is going to look like, and you know what we plan on doing for our SD scope, our standard FDA theater consulting thing. So I hope that goes well, and I hope they like what we're planning on doing, and you know, I can finally get to work on that because I'm excited to help Burlington out because it's a great city. And the same day as Liz's sister's wedding, May 23rd, Saturday, is also going to be my dad's birthday. So shh, I don't think he watches these videos. I'm going to try to put together a bunch of clips from him from the concert that I saw, or that Liz and I saw, and I filmed a bunch of stuff for down in Nettles Island when we were visiting him 2 months ago. It was around Liz's birthday, 2 months ago, and I think he'll really like that because he likes to see, you know, how I edit him together, and it'll be good promotional material, so that'll be great. Also, it turns out that the libretto I started to write for, you know, VR and all that, I have a friend that was in La Salle d'Or. I think I've mentioned it before. You can see him in La Salle d'Or videos. His name's Jeffrey Pinard. He's an opera singer, and I just found out he's coming to New York City, and this is crazy because when I'm writing this libretto, I've got the story kind of worked out a little bit now. It's kind of a Harry Potter, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Subtle Knife, Half-Life, kind of all inspired things involving alternate worlds and being a lonely orphan kind of thing. Anyway, I was totally imagining him in the lead role as I was writing it, so hopefully I can tell you more about that next week. On June 11th, I'm going to try to present whatever the status is of the libretto to the people who I met at Opera America, because I'm going to be seeing them at a show they're doing right now at a big mansion on like 95th Street called the Barber of Seville, so that should be great. Hopefully I can talk more about that soon. Podcasts are a tough thing to talk about in length, so rather than doing a podcast segment anymore, I think I'm just going to do a podcast recommendation. So check out the You Made It Weird with Judd Apatow this week. That's a really good one. I also started to watch a little bit of his movie Funny People, which I liked more than a lot of his other movies, so I've only seen the first half. Check that out though, that could be kind of cool. I do think his movies are too long. Videos this week, it only seems right with the end of Mad Men and advertising to show off my little foray into the world of advertising with Mr. Nice Guy. So check out this very quick 10-minute like play-by-play recap of the entire hour-and-a-half show. This kind of gives a gist of what the show was like. If you want to see the full script, I think that's on my website. And also, in addition to that full 10-minute thing, you can also see the commercial that kind of kicks off the entire plot line. Mr. Nice Guy, by the way, about a 3 a.m. D-list infomercial celebrity who really loves what he's selling, really loves what he does, but kind of in the vein of Better Call Saul, has kind of a troubled past and has to reconcile it in some interesting ways when his biggest fan tries to sue him, and he resolves that by offering his biggest fan and his fiance, who he has a major crush on, both jobs. His fiance as his personal secretary, and his biggest fan as a mailroom attendant answering all the fan mail, which makes him particularly upset because he really thought that, you know, Mr. Nice Guy wrote back to him when he was a kid and wrote Mr. Nice Guy fan mail. So anyway, that's a fun show. Check that out. Questions, comments, anything else you want to know, let me know, and I'll see you next week.